A very good morning to you all. It's raining very gently, but nevertheless it's raining, and I'm working and I'm tidying up and clearing up, and you can see all the cutting back that goes on, and absolutely amazed at the growth on both the jasminum, which I planted in the spring. It's going right over there towards the roses, and also the roses that I transplanted back in, I think, spring as well. March, April. Anyway, coming along beautifully, and all the growth in front. Lunasa is coming up. It's the last day of the month, and I've been cutting quite a lot of the herbs and hanging them up to dry. Now, just above the door here, underneath the shelter of the veranda, and with the warm air coming out of the cottage, beautiful place to hang herbs, because you also get the scent. So I've got rosemary up there, and in the middle, lemon verbena. Then I have some of my lunaria hanging up there to dry, because of course the seed heads are beautiful, and I like to put them into flower arrangements and plant arrangements during the autumn and winter. Just a little bit of a pan round on the veranda here, because all these pelargoniums are just beautiful at the moment. So full of blooms. And also, Lunasa itself is making an appearance here on the veranda with all these grapes on the grapevine. So I've been tidying up along here as well and just cutting off the extra growth. So as all the strength goes to making these beautiful bunches of grapes. And of course, there's the figs. So I wanted to make a little video this morning just to remind people really about the website, because as far as interaction, the interaction of Bealtaine Cottage and the Bealtaine project on social media, the longest running aspect of social media for Bealtaine Cottage has been the website, and that's bealtainecottage.com. Now, I've posted links on Facebook, and I've always got links underneath each video to the website. But what I've decided to do, because there are still a lot of questions that people have in mind to ask me about, various plants and what I'm doing, and for example, why these are bunches of 9 up here. And the place where I feel really comfortable interacting with people, because not everyone goes there. It's not an instant reactive social media site. And a lot of people on social media want an instant reaction, because the whole evolution of social media has been to, I think, downplay that human interaction, and to make everything, on demand. It's very much an on-demand way of interacting with the world. Just watching these little robins over there. But I've been re-engaging with the website because it's a very comfortable place for me to be and for me to interact with people. And of course, it's not an instant reaction. So you'd leave a comment on there or a question on there, and it might be 2 or 3 days before I get back to you. But I promise I will get back to everyone on the comment section of the website. As I think the website will be what goes on. It will go on. I mean, YouTube, a lot of people have been banned from YouTube and their sites taken down. Same with Facebook. It's very much a sort of edict from the top. It's from the top down rather than the bottom up. And virtually all of what has sustained Celtic society has been from the ground up, from the bottom up. I mean, the Brehon laws in particular, if you want to look at those. It's very much a law system that evolved from the people. So, this is part of what I'm seeing here from my view from Bealtaine Cottage. What I'm seeing is a lot of top-down rules of engagement and a lot of top-down cultural movement. And as people become more impoverished with the fallout from COVID-19, I see a people who are being subjugated more and more. It's bizarrely frightening. Not frightening for me, because as I said, the most powerful aspect of Bealtaine Cottage has always been the website. That is what has just simply gone on, moved on. And of course I pay for that website, and I'm very happy to do so, because that allows me complete freedom to write what I want to write, to photograph and post what I want to photograph and post, and to allow me to take you all on a cultural journey and experience that hopefully will strengthen your own way of life and your own way of looking at the world without feeling that you have to join the crowd. And the whole idea of the crowd as well is a very disturbing one, because if you read history, you will read that with the downfall of empire has always been a crowd mentality. And the crowd mentality has usually erupted through portals of fear. That's why I don't allow advertising on anything I do. And if ever I was forced into having to advertise because of instructions from the top down, I would give up that aspect of social media. So if I was forced to advertise on YouTube, and believe you me, I think that's coming, because it's all about the corporate mentality, then I would give up YouTube. And the same with Facebook and the same with Twitter. But there's one aspect of Bealtaine Cottage which will go on, because it's entirely independent, and that is the website, bealtainecottage.com. So that's where I'm going to engage with people, and of course it won't be everybody, because I think it's only ever a minority of people who are truly interested in Bealtaine Cottage who make it through to the website and who enjoy the slow cultural aspect of the website, which of course involves those that visit reading it and looking at the pictures and engaging with the words. You can hear a few more birds now today because, of course, all these little families of birds are out teaching their young how to do it. But you know, most of the noise, and I'm walking here in the rain, so excuse me if there's little spots of rain go on the lens, but most of this noise, and it is literally noise, it's not singing, is coming from the soft fruit gardens. Can you hear as I draw nearer? See, they're here. All the way through these fruit bushes. And look, I only opened up this path a few days ago and it's closing up on me again. So this, of course, is the wonderful Harvest Festival of Lunasa coming up, and the birds are the first to get to the festival and set the scene. Isn't this magical? So blessings to you all, and the link to the website is underneath the video and underneath every video. But today I'm going to be writing a blog on the website and posting it later on. So you can, of course, subscribe to the website. It's all free and there's no advertisements, and it's just a very sacred and safe place to go, and you're free from the tyranny of the of the more and more bizarre aspects of social media. Blessings to you all.